Hi all, Lee here. I had a chance today to talk with Nailia from the testing group, and she helped me understand the state of testing GitLab upgrades right now. And there are some things that she needs help with. So I'm going to talk to you through what we talked about in our conversation. And then if you're interested in helping improving testing upgrades or think that you can contribute there, let's talk. Reach out to me and I'll invite you to join in a conversation so that we can go from there. So this all started with my OKR, where I'm trying to understand how we improve the upgrade experience. There's kind of a couple of pieces to this OKR where things are outlined here, various different groups, and I'm just really trying to keep this progressing. So I was hoping to talk with Vinci, but there was some challenge in scheduling, which got me to talk with Nylia, which then we had our chat today. And in that, we talked a little bit about how the process works and what's happening. So I have some tabs here and I'll highlight the process in a minute, but really this is the work that has been highlighted by the testing group that we may be able to help with, right? So take a look at these and some things around seeding the data. That is something I think we may be able to help with our experience, where we may be able to help build data sets that mirror things we've seen from customer environments, right? There's other work in here that I can see a lot of things that support engineers may have the skills to help uh, build out and contribute code to these efforts, right? So these are some areas, and some of them may interest you. If not, but you still want to get involved, let me know because there may be something else smaller scoped that we can work together to increase test speed, to increase our ability to have better tests that help our customers. One of the things that stuck out um, was sort of speeding up the way upgrades work by taking a dump of an older DB and then just running basically GitLab upgrade and up run migrations on that DB just to do that, be able to do that really quickly. Because as it's explained right now, what happens is the tests run after something has been merged. And when that point happens and something has been merged, then there's sort of two problems that the testing group struggle with. If it fails, did it fail because of, say, the data was improperly formatted or whatnot? Or is this a code problem, right? Why did it fail? And sometimes we're missing failures because we don't have enough data there. So this is sort of switching to a different methodology that may let us test sooner, pre-merge, so it's faster, and we may be able to catch some of those things. So this is something that we may be able to help contribute to as well. So in our conversation and in the YouTube video, I'll link to these docs here. This was linked to this page where we look through and it talks through how GitLab runs tests for upgrades. And we can see here that there's sort of this omnibus upgrade from previous test. And I have the code open. I clicked this here. Actually, I did not, but I can. And this talks about the Ruby code that runs to actually generate the test. But what I did have open was this is the list of what is actually getting tested, which should be this link right here. Yeah. And you can see, so I'll close that. That's the code. I apologize. And this is the link of the tests that are getting run, right? And there are more tests here that we may need to help the testing group develop and find in areas. So if you're seeing problems with upgrades and there are areas that we think are under tested in the upgrade process, this is somewhere where we might be able to see that and also help contribute. So also, I was given two examples of tests and how they run. In that conversation, it was really cool to hear that they're using the upgrade path tool to determine how to upgrade. So we start with the minor test, which is pretty easy. It takes the last minor release and tests it against what is the current master branch, which will be the future release. And you can see that line kind of here, where it's upgrading from 16.7.0 to what is a 16.8 preview, right? Which is the latest of that code. And this is currently being all done in Docker, right? Future iterations, which are covered here, we talk about building out better environments that are scaled reference architecture, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But for now, it's mostly run in Docker. And you could see all the output and run through and see all the tests and go through and see it succeed or fail. So that is a minor version upgrade. And then we also see a major version upgrade, which is using multiple stops here. So this is going from the last major release through the stops to the latest build, right? Which was cool to see. So I think right now we have a good start, but as I talked with the test group, they do need some help, right? They've been spread a little thin. And I said, I think that support has some folks that would love to get involved here. And we would love to start a conversation and see where and how we can help. So if you're someone that's interested in improving our upgrade experience, if you're interested in writing a little bit of code or collaborating or just gathering data, I almost said gathering data. If you're interested in gathering data, that is something that the test group may need your help with. So there's a call for volunteers. And if you're interested, would love to connect you, start that conversation and see what we can get to. So thank you all. More updates to come, but I just wanted to share that. And I'm looking forward to see who can help and volunteer. Thanks all. Have a great one. Happy New Year. Peace.